If you had to think of a Texas soda, there's really only one choice: Dr. Pepper. The Texas staple runs a popular museum in Waco that draws plenty of soda-savvy connoisseurs. But employees say there's more bubbling beneath the museum floors than meets the eye. The Dr. Pepper Museum in Waco is a tourist destination. With more than 250,000 artifacts on site, there's a lot to learn.
There's a lot of different stories in our collection. There's a lot of rich history with the soda industry in general, and we're able to tell many of those stories.
But the history inside isn't all as sweet as the beloved soft drink.
Yes, it is some sort of haunted.
Rachel Nadeau Johnson has worked at the Dr. Pepper Museum for 10 years, and she's had her fair share of some bizarre encounters.
I guess I'm used to it for the most part. I've been here for over 10 years, and we're all friendly. I say hi to them and just go about my day.
Making friends with the spirits, the ghouls, whatever old presence is trying to be relevant isn't the worst idea, especially with how prevalent they are.
In several places around the museum, we have little ghosts that say spooky spots, and those are places where paranormal investigators have gotten activity.
And the haunting could stem from over a century ago.
On the property where this museum now resides, it used to be several private dwellings and boarding houses, which is where we believe some of our activity actually comes from, not the museum building itself.
Like this room on the second floor that apparently has the most paranormal activity in the entire museum.
Why? I don't know, but it really is. It always feels colder in here than anywhere else in the building. We have had paranormal investigators come and have a lot of experiences in this room. We have also had some people catch some weird light activity going on in the lights in the case behind me. In this room, it always feels like there's someone in here with you.
That someone might be a ghost that maybe goes by the name Seth.
Most of the information we get from whatever entity is here is usually he comes across as a young, maybe teenage man, and a little bit sassy when we get our EVPs.
Better known for its personality.
It's not a bad vibe, like Casper or something, I don't know.
Those lurking the halls of the museum aren't all friendly. Some more eerie.
Apparently dusting exhibits was just too much for them that morning, I guess.
One morning, Rachel was working in this office before the museum opened.
I shut the office door behind me. It locks when you shut it. And I came back to the office door being cracked open, which was weird because it was shut and locked when I left it. And then I heard people whispering, and I said, I don't know who's supposed to be up here right now, other than me. And then the door slammed shut in front of my face. And then I opened the office and no one was in here.
Security cameras have also captured some paranormal activity too, like orbs floating in rooms.
And there are also some theories that we might just have some residual energy or poltergeist activity that was created by the 1953 tornado that went through the center of downtown and hit both buildings that are now the Dr. Pepper Museum.
There's an unpleasant presence felt in the soda fountain too.
I have not personally experienced anything here, but we have had soda jerks who've experienced things. Some of them have reported experiencing their apron strings being tugged on or their hair being pulled, sort of like in a playful manner.
No matter where you go, there's a little taste of tension, but you must dare to step in to the rich history of the Dr. Pepper Museum.
There are a lot of different experiences that people could experience specifically on the paranormal tour, but also maybe if they just visit during regular operating hours.
The Dr. Pepper Museum's paranormal tours happen every Friday and Saturday in October, and then every Saturday year-round. During those tours is where you might be able to experience some of the things already mentioned and even more spooky encounters. After getting a sneak peek, I am interested, but also teared up at just hearing some of the experiences, so maybe I'll pass.